Yeah, here we have question 1.
Name the structures inside the cell nucleus that contain DNA.
Hmm. What?
Chromosomes.
Yes, exactly.
Name the part of DNA molecule label X. Um,
Hmm. This.
I don't know that.
This is sugar. Okay.
Sugar molecule.
Yeah, deoxyribose sugar or sugar molecule. Just write sugar.
What type of substance are labeled ACGT?
Hmm.
Um, don't know that.
These are nitrogenous bases.
Nitrogen bases.
Yes, nitrogenous bases.
Four of the substances named in question 1.3 are not labeled on part Y.
Okay. Let's
Second. Oh, no. Four of the
1.3.
substances named in 1.3 are not labeled in part Y or figure 2. Label each of these substances with the correct letter A, C, G, T, G, or T. Use information from other parts.
Yeah. So four of the substance you named in question 1.3 are not labeled. Why? Yeah.
So
So they are.
A,
Hmm.
I put T on the A and C on the G.
Yes, it will be T and this will be C, right?
Yeah,
And what about this?
G and A.
Yes, G and A. Okay.
And then what is happening to the DNA in part Z of figure 2? Uh, differentiation?
No,
Oh,
this is,
replication.
yes, replication. Copying of DNA is replication.
What type of substance does a gene code for?
Hmm.
Uh, chromo.
No, it's protein. Gene code for protein.
Most human body cells contain 6 times 10 to the minus 12 grams of DNA. What mass of DNA will a human sperm cell contain? Um, 3 times? No, wait.
Yeah,
Most human.
it's this one, last one. 3 times 10 raised to power negative 12.
Okay. What is the name of the type of cell division that produces sperm cells? I no. Mitosis. Mitosis
It's
or
meiosis. Meiosis. Okay.
okay.
Yeah, in meiosis, chromosome number gets half. They reduce, and mitosis, here cell duplicate.
How could the student keep the milk at a constant temperature for 5 days? Repeat. Keep it at a constant temperature for 5 days.
Hmm.
Keep it insulated and in a incubator or something.
Yes, exactly, exactly. They have to use a water bath or um, incubator. Yeah.
Give one variable the student should keep constant. Do not refer to temperature. Set the apparatus, milk at 20 degrees, record the pH. They should keep the
Hmm.
milk, the type of
Yes,
milk the same.
exactly, exactly. Same type of milk.
Table 1 shows results. Plot. So 0, the pH, and then you got time and days. So you gotta do from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1,
Time. 1, 2, 3.
2, 3, 4, and 5, and 0 here. So 0 is 6.7, which is 1, 2, right here. 1, it's 6.7. So there again. At 2, it's 6.3. So 1, 2. Yeah, so right there. At 3, it's 5.3. So right there. At 4, it's 4.6.
Yeah.
We're just about 4.5. And at 5, it's 4.4. We're just
Yes.
there. Label already did that. Days. Data, draw a line of best fit.
Hmm. Just connect these points.
Okay. Human body temperature is controlled within very narrow limits. Scientists investigated the effect of drinking ice cold water on internal body temperature. Give the reason why the person should not move during the investigation. Set a person inside a room at constant temperature. Measure the person's internal temperature near the brain. Measure the person's rate of sweating. After 20 minutes, give the person ice cold water to drink. Continue to measure the person's internal body temperature, sweating rate for 50 minutes. If they move, they
Hmm.
could change the temperature in their body. They could
Yes.
some
Because moving would involve muscle contraction, right? Which will release thermal energy and it can increase body temperature. Okay? That's why.
increase body temperature. Figure 5 shows the scientist results. What is the person's normal internal body temperature? 37.4.
Yes, 37.4.
Results show that when the ice cold water was drunk, the temperature near the brain decreased. Explain why the temperature near the brain decreased. Temperature near the brain decreased because the ice cold water was there at the top of the body because it's
Uh,
drunk there.
yeah, because yes, drinking ice cold water cause heat energy to be transferred from body to water. That's why.
Why is it near the brain though?
Because when ice cold water enters the stomach, thermal energy is transferred from surrounding blood um, to cold water, and blood cooled by this process it circulate the body. As this cooler blood reaches the brain, it absorb heat from the brain. That's why temperature drop in that area. Should I write here?
No.
Okay, are you writing?
Yeah. The thermoregulatory center in the brain responds to the decrease in temperature. How does the thermoregulatory center send information to sweat glands in the skin through nerve cells?
Yes, through nerve cells or neurons.
The rate of sweating changes between 24 minutes and 36 minutes. Explain how this change helps to maintain the person's normal body temperature. Rate of sweating change between 24 and 36. Explain how this change helps to maintain person's normal body temperature.
Hmm.
I don't really know.
Because a decrease in sweating means there is less water on the surface of skin to evaporate. So since evaporation require heat energy from the body, so less evaporation result in less heat loss to the surrounding, which help to keep core body temperature from falling further.
Okay. Can you say that again?
Yeah, sure. A decrease in sweating means less there is less water on surface of skin to evaporate. Because evaporation requires heat energy from body, so less evaporation result in less heat loss to the surrounding, which help to keep our body temperature from falling further.
So decrease in sweat means less water on the surface of skin,
To
less
evaporate.
evaporation.
Yeah.
So
Less evaporation means less heat loss to environment.
okay. During the exercise, the skin appears red. What causes the skin to appear red? Uh, Constriction of blood vessels in the skin, dilation of blood vessels in the skin. Um,
It's dilation of blood vessels.
Dilation.
Yeah, because during exercise your body temperature rises. To cool it down, brain signal the blood vessels near the surface of the skin to dilate, to become wide. Okay, and dilation means it allow more warm blood to flow closer to skin, and because more blood is flowing through the vessels, the skin takes on the, that's why skin appear red.
Describe how microorganisms in the layer of the soil help to recycle chemicals in dead plants. In the soil.
Let me just check here.
Microorganisms in the layer of soil help to recycle chemicals in dead plants. The the dead plants
Hmm.
chemicals are used by organisms to I don't really know
Okay.
why.
Microorganisms means like bacteria and fungi. They are decomposers. Decomposers means they break down dead plants material by secreting enzymes into the layers. And these enzymes digest all the complex molecule, for example, protein, carbs, into simple molecule. And during this process, microorganisms, they respire, they release carbon dioxide into atmosphere, and which leave behind important minerals, for example nitrate and phosphate, into the soil. I'm gonna write here main points. They break down dead plant by secreting or releasing enzymes into layers. These enzymes digest complex molecule like protein and carbs into simpler substance. Okay,
Yeah.
and release some essential minerals. Release during this process, it release minerals like phosphate, nitrates in soil.
Okay.
Yeah. Next question is how chemicals are used again by living plants. Uh, this question I'm talking about. So plant roots absorb minerals. First step is plant roots absorb minerals. For example, nitrates, phosphate through diffusion. Diffusion means flow of nutrients from higher to lower concentration. Then nitrates are used by plants to create amino acid, which is protein. Next, carbon dioxide released during decay is taken by leaves for photosynthesis, and then um, mm, yeah, and after that, um, it create glucose, which make glucose. So
Okay.
this, yeah, this is how chemicals are used. So they used nitrates and made give us glucose. Should I erase it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The growth of daisy plants on a lawn is affected by biotic factors and by abiotic factors. Tick one box in each row to show whether the factor is biotic or abiotic. Nitrates in the soil, abiotic. Rabbits eating the plants, biotic.
Yes.
Shading by building, abiotic. Soil
Yes.
pH, abiotic.
Yes.
Temperature, abiotic. Trampling by people, biotic.
Yes. Absolutely correct.
Uh, how should the student decide where to place the quadrat? Student estimates the number of daisy plants growing on a lawn. The student places a quadrat at 10 different positions on the lawn. The quadrat measures 50 by 50 centimeters. The student counts the number of daisies in each quadrat. How should the student decide which place to put? The student should decide randomly
Yeah.
where to place it to get the most accurate result.
Yeah, you should ensure the sample is representative of entire lawn area, which make the estimate more accurate, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
The mean number of daisy plants in each quadrat is 6. Calculate the number of daisy plants on the lawn. Um, Mean number of daisy plants 6. Calculate number of daisy plants on the lawn. So there's
Hmm.
One, mean number is 6, and the quadrat is 50 by 50.
Yeah.
So do I have to find the area of the thing?
Yes. Find area.
Okay, so the triangle is 6 plus 6, 12 plus 4. 6 plus 6 equals 12, and then you add the 4 to that. You get 16, and then 16. You 16 times 10
Yes.
equals 160. Then you divide that by 2.
Yeah.
160 divided by 2 equals 80, which equals the triangle area.
Yes.
Then you have to take away the paved area, so you do 3 times 6, which equals 18. So then you do 80 minus 18.
Yes.
At 62 is the total area.
Yes. This
That's
is
in
the
meters
yeah.
squared. And the quadrat measures 50 by 50 centimeters. So a quadrat is 0.5 by 0.5 meters. So 50 centimeter is
Yes.
0.5 meter. So each one, you'd find the area of each quadrat. So you times 0.5 by 0.5 equals 0.25
Yes.
meters as the total area of that. And then you do 62 divided by 0.25.
62 divided by 0.25. Why will you
Yeah,
divide?
because that gives you the amount of quadrats that are in the area.
But you now you have to find mean number of days per meter cube, and there are 6, right, per 0.25. So
And the number of daisy plants in each quadrat is 6. Calculate the number of daisy plants on the lawn. So now you need the quadrats.
okay.
Or do you do 6 times 62?
No, first you will find
I mean
days
62
per
divided by.
first you will find days per meter cube, which is given since there are 6 per 0.25 meter cube. So you will do 6 times 4 to get per meter cube.
6 equals 0.25 meter, and then you times that by 4. 6 times 4 equals 24
Yeah.
daisies per meter.
Yes.
Then you do 24 times 62.
Yes, exactly.
You get 1,488.
Absolutely correct.
Using the mean from this investigation to calculate the number of daisies on the lawn may not be accurate. There's two reasons why. The mean may have anomalies in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's if you look at the pictures, let me see. Because quadrant is too small or sample may not be representative of the lawn. Okay.
Uh, or the sample's too small.
Quad Quadrant is too small.
The quadrat is too small.
Yeah.
Okay. Reflex actions are coordinated by the nervous system. What is meant by the term reflex action? It's like an action that happens in response to harm. like pulling your hand away from fire.
Yeah, it is a rapid response to any stimulus. Okay, to
Rapid
protect
response to a stimulus
to
in
protect the
order
body from harm.
to protect body from a woman's hand accidentally touches a hot object. The woman moves her hand away rapidly. Describe how the woman's nervous system coordinates the reflex action. Her sensory
First is stimulus and receptor. The temperature or pain receptor in the skin will detect the heat.
receptors in skin detect heat
Second is
from
sensory neuron.
object.
Sensory neuron are they take impulse from receptor to CNS, central nervous system, or to brain.
Wait, the receptor sends was it signals?
Yeah, signals.
Signals to the sensory neuron, which the sensory neuron then
So sensory neuron takes signal from receptor to CNS, central nervous system.
sends to central nervous system.
Third
Okay.
step is motor neuron. Motor neuron, they take signal from our brain or CNS to body part, to hand, because it says hand.
So the nervous system does what?
Motor neuron carry signal
No.
from brain.
The sensory neuron. What does that do?
Oh, sensory neuron, they take electrical signal from receptor to CNS, to brain.
So the nervous system, what happens then?
After that, motor neurons will take that signal from brain to hand or to receptor.
So motor neuron takes signal to receptor
Yes, from CNS.
through synapses,
Yeah.
and then the receptor moves the hand.
Yes, the muscle contract and the woman will pull the hand away from the hot object.
Okay.
Mm.
The endocrine system coordinates many internal functions of the body. Give three ways coordination by the endocrine system is different from coordination by the nervous system. Endocrine system. Endocrine system is the mouth and excretion. The nervous system, I
Um,
don't know.
See, um, first is speed of response. Endocrine system is generally slow and nervous system work very rapidly. Like if we touch any hot substance, we remove our hand very rapidly, right? But endocrine system is slow. So speed,
Okay.
this is slow, and nervous system is faster. speed of response. Okay, next is duration of effect. Effect of endocrine system. What does endocrine system do? They release hormone. Like if we are scared, or when we have exams, when we become nervous. So these hormones are released by endocrine system. So effect of endocrine system is it lasts longer, but nervous system, they are very short. Their effect is short lived. Okay,
Yeah.
long, um, this one is they last longer, and nervous system are short lived. Okay, third one is method of transmission. Endocrine system, they use chemicals or hormones. You can write chemical or hormones, any name. They are transported through blood, but nervous system, the electrical signal is transported by neurons. So
Okay.
this is transported by blood. Now this is by neurons.
Uh,
Done.
yeah.
Next
You
one, this. Hmm.
describe how hormones control the menstrual cycle.
Yeah, so all the
Uh,
hormones, first is FSH. It's follicle stimulating hormone, which is secreted by pituitary gland.
FSH is secreted by pituitary gland and
And
it stimulates
yeah,
the was it the egg
ovaries to
cell,
produce
the ovaries to produce
estrogen
estrogen
and make egg mature.
and make the egg mature.
Second one is estrogen secreted by ovaries. It make lining of uterus to thicken.
Okay.
Third one is LH. It is again secreted by pituitary gland, and it cause ovulation. It release egg. Okay.
Causes ovulation.
Yeah, ovulation means it release egg.
Causes or pauses.
Causes, not
Okay.
causes. The last one is progesterone. Um, it is secreted after ovulation by corpus luteum.
Secreted after ovulation.
Yes, by corpus luteum, and it maintain lining of uterus.
Okay.
If progesterone level fall, if its level fall, lining breaks down.
Okay.
Hmm. Done.
Yeah.
Great. You write really fast. That's great. Mm,
Describe how algae get energy.
yeah,
They get it.
they
Food
get
web
it.
contains arrows. I don't really get the arrow. Like, what do the arrows mean?
Um, like from where they are getting energy.
Oh, copepod.
No, copod is getting energy from algae, but from where algae is getting energy?
Is it krill?
It's sunlight. Okay, because they are the producers, and plants get energy from sunlight. Okay, through
Yeah.
by the process of photosynthesis. Because it is 2 marks, so you should write 2 lines at least.
Name one primary consumer in Figure 9. Human.
Yeah, we can say humans are secondary also. Which one is only primary? Because we also eat fish, fish eat algae, so we are secondary, right? Which one is
Uh,
only primary?
cormorant.
Yes.
Name one producer in Figure 9.
Yeah.
Algae.
Yes.
The different food chains in Figure 9 have different numbers of organisms. Complete Figure tends to show how food chain in Figures 9 with 5 organisms, including the human. Um,
Yeah. Let me just
the cormorant.
so complete figure tend to show who 5 organisms including human. Okay. Yeah. So we have to start with producers.
So algae.
Yes. Algae.
And then there's krill.
Yes. And then
Then macro.
okay. Or you can write squid because we have after this we
Oh
can
yeah,
write
squid, and then macro.
yeah.
Veganized shows that macro eat krill and squid. The biomass of macro is much less than the combined biomass of krill and squid. One reason for this is that macro cannot digest all parts of the krill and squid.
Hmm.
Biomass is much less than combined biomass. Macro, um,
Because
ma-
hmm,
do
biomass
they
is
release
lost
their
at
waste?
each because biomass is lost at each level. So besides inability of digestion, all parts of the prey, main reason is energy is lost as heat during metabolic processes, and biomass is lost through waste products like urea, carbon dioxide during exhalation. So respiration and excretion, these two are the main reason.
Respiration and what?
Because energy is lost as heat during metabolic process, this is called respiration.
And then what was the other one?
Excretion, biomass is lost through waste like urea, carbon dioxide during exhalation.
Okay. Figure 11 shows how the biomass of an adult herring in the North Sea has changed between 1950 and 2010. Calculate the percentage decrease in the biomass of herring between 1960 and 1977. So 1960, the biomass is at 2.3
Yes, it's
million.
2.3. Yeah, million.
2.3 million.
Hmm.
And then at 1977, which is one, two, three, four, five. One set. 246. Go roundabout here. It drops to like 0.1.
Um,
Is that what I think that's 0.1.
at 1977.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think it is zero point 0.1. Yeah, zero point 0.1 million.
And then so 1977 equals 0.1 million, which is 100,000.
Yeah,
So
let's.
but
So,
keep it as the same.
yeah.
Calculate percentage decrease.
So first
So
subtract them.
the 23 minus zero point 0.1 equals, and 2.3 minus zero point 0.1 equals 2.2 million lost.
2.2 million, and then you divide it by original value.
And
Original
then
means
2.2 divided by
2.3.
2.3 times 100.
Yes,
So 2.2 divided by 2.3 times 100 equals 95.65%.
yes,
And you can round it to the nearest whole number, so 96%.
yes, yes, absolutely correct.
And then too many herring were caught by fishermen between 1960 and 1977. Herring can live up to 12 years and begin to reproduce when 3 to 4 years old. Those have been introduced to help conserve herring. 1977, 19. Okay. Okay. Evaluate the effect of these laws on the conservation of herring stocks. Um,
Um, okay, so in figure 12, what is showing is fishing net, 8-year old and 4-year old. Okay, so as you can see in figure 12, the larger mesh size allow younger uh, fish to escape while catching older one, right?
yeah.
So since herring reproduce at age 3 to 4, this ensure that they can spawn at least once. Okay,
Yep.
so right, larger mesh size allow younger herring to escape while catching older fish.
Larger mesh size allows a younger, what's it called again? Herring
Hmm.
to escape
While catching older fish.
while catching older fish.
Since herring reproduce at 3 to 4 age, 3 to 4 years, so it ensure that they reproduce at least once.
Use at 3 to 4. years. So ensures herrings reproduce at least once in life.
Yes. Next is this biomass recovery. Um, After the biomass, because here it is talking about biomass also. After the biomass plummeted to nearly zero around 1977, you can see the graph is going very down, right? It
Yeah.
came very close to zero between 1977 and 80, when North Sea fishing ban was first introduced. During this time, there was a clear recovery after, because it was totally banned. Okay, and biomass again you can see rise. It rose significantly after 1980, right? And early 1990 it um, again become around it come uh, it is around one between 1.5 to 2 million, right?
1990.
Yeah, at 1990. So you have to basically write that between 1977 or around 1977, biomass nearly became zero.
So North Sea laws were introduced.
Ban. Yeah. So then it caused recovery after 1980 or around 1980. It again biomass again rise. It rose significantly around 1990. It again became, you can write 1.75 a million or around 1.7 million. I think 1.78, yeah, 1.8 million of tons. Okay.
Yeah.
Again, you can see at 1977 fishing quotas, because following a dip in the mid 90s, the introduction of quotas and breeding ground protection, it rise the biomass, because the quotas were fixed that you can go do fishing only in this particular areas. So by following fishing quotas in 1997, again you can see here it was decreasing 1997. So in 1997 fishing quotas were introduced, which again rise the biomass. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's it. So these law basically were generally effective to preventing total stock collapse. Okay, and to
Yeah.
maintain the biomass. Yeah, it is 6 marks, so you have to explain properly. Also, whenever you are doing graph questions, you need to mention the year uh, and values. Okay, like if you
Yeah.
write generally, it will not give you complete mark. Okay, let's do this one.
Uh, Give the reason why mutation in the gene coding for hemoglobin could be harmful. A mutation in the gene in hemoglobin
It could.
could lead to. It's harmful because red blood cells
Hmm.
are affected. The red blood cells are affected. So
It reduce
if
oxygen
they're,
transport
yeah.
and blood flow blockage. It cause blood flow blockage.
So, um, blood blockage. Aim to calculate the proportion of cells in figure 13 that have an altered shape.
Calculate the proportion.
One, two, three. There's four of them.
One, two, three, four. Out
So do
of
I? Oh, okay. So 4 out of well, if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
yes, so 4 divided by 17. Write in ratio form. 4
You-
ratio 17.
So 4 to 17.
Yes, 4 over 17.
Okay. Uh, what? Where?
Hmm.
Mm, Determine the probability the child will be a girl with sickle cell trait. Um, sickle.
Okay. I need
Um,
the diagram also actually. Determine the probability that the child will be a girl with a sickle cell trait. Okay. So HA is A means normal hemoglobin and S means mutated. Okay. So um, if we look at the Punnett square, this is the Punnett square, and here these two, one female and one male are affected, and these are carriers. So let's do the probability over here. If you have, this is normal, this is mutated, this is normal, and this is mutated. Okay, if you cross them, HA, this will be normal, right? If you cross these two, HA, this will be carrier. HA, these are again carrier. HS, this is affected, right? Okay, so probability of
mhm.
sickle cell trait is, as you can see, 50% here is, this is unaffected, this is affected. So what is the question? Probability of, go back, of the
Female with six.
child will be a girl with a sickle cell trait. Okay, and the girl is, okay, so how many girls are there? So as you can see here, at 8, this is father and this is mother. So father is unaffected. Can you see? I think I should take this here, this diagram.
Yeah.
So father is unaffected means HA, HA. A means normal. But mother is light shaded means it has one allele of which is affected and one is normal. Okay, one
Yeah.
is mutated. So if we cross these two, now we have to cross these two. Okay, HA, 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 HS. If we cross these two, HA, HA, and these two will give me normal. Again, these two, if we cross, we get HA and HS. Here we get HA and HS. So basically, what we are getting is 1/4 is normal, right? Actually, it is 2/4. These two are normal, right?
Yeah.
Uh, and so probability of being a sickle celled girl, right?
Yeah.
So you have to draw this and then you have to write 0.25 because you can see this is the probability if there is one girl, so 1 out of 4 which is 0.24. Okay, because this is just carrier. If we cross it again with a carrier, then there will be a chances that a girl with B sickle cell with sickle cell and sickle, it will be having sickle cell anemia. Okay,
Yeah.
draw this. This is normal, that's why we use normal genes. This is carrier.
Yeah.
Hmm. Done. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, next question 8.4 is here.
Without medical treatment, people with sickle cell anemia are frequently ill and have reduced life expectancy. The malarial parasite cannot live in the red blood cells of a person who has the HS allele. A scientist stated is an advantage for people to have the HS allele in countries where malaria occurs. Evaluate the scientist's statement.
Yeah. So to evaluate the scientist statement that having HS allele is an advantage in countries where malaria occurs, we must consider both the protection if it offers and the risk also. So basically, first you will write advantage, okay, and then disadvantages. So advantages are that it is malaria resistance, okay, malaria resistance.
The
Individual,
advantage
hmm,
is resistant
because
to
individual with HbA and HbS, this is normal and this is mutated, they have sickle cell trait, but these individuals are more they are like less likely to die from malaria because parasite cannot easily reproduce in their red blood cells. So right, parasite
they have sickle cell,
cannot
but they cannot they can't what?
parasite cannot reproduce in their red blood cells easily.
So parasite cannot reproduce in their blood cell
Easily.
easily.
Next advantage is survival advantage. Because in malaria prone regions, those with the traits have a higher survival rate than those with normal hemoglobin who are fully susceptible to the disease. So they have survival advantage, which people which have sickle cell anemia. Okay.
Advantage over other. Okay.
Next is now we'll write disadvantages. So if an individual is having this allele, if individual is HbS means he's having sickle cell anemia, they develop sickle cell anemia.
Yeah.
without medical treatment. This lead to illness, which lead to illness and reduce life expectancy.
which leads to illness and reduce life expectancy.
Yeah. Other disadvantages, genetic risk. Okay.
Okay.
Because it has there are 25% chances of having a child with sickle cell anemia if both parents are having sickle cell anemia. So it can pass to offspring. It passes to offspring
Okay.
if both parents have HBS. Okay, mutated allele.
Yeah.
Let's do next one. Okay, I think we can start now in next class. Okay, the other one.
Yep.
Any question?
Okay. No.
Okay then. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.